Let's get ourselves connected. Gotta get yourself connected.
Well, if you own your own business, you know that you have a lot of valuable assets outside your people. I'm talking about things like cell phones, laptops. We've got Aly Sidi from Absolute Software. Thanks for coming on the show.
No problem.
I've known you guys for many years now, back from the CompuTrace days. Now you have the LoJack for laptops, which basically helps you keep track of your laptops. And you also have other types of asset tracking capabilities as well. Maybe we can start with what LoJack is and how that helps businesses.
Sure. LoJack for laptops is basically a software that's installed on the laptops. And in the event of a theft, we have a whole set of team that can actually go out and actually recover them.
So when you install this, and for example, I'm a thief and I steal the laptop, can't I go in and just erase that?
We actually have a mechanism that actually allows our CompuTrace or agent to self-heal, and that's actually built into the BIOS. So with Dell, Fujitsu, IBM, Lenovo, Panasonic, we have relationships with all of them, and it actually comes pre-baked in the laptop when you buy it.
So if I try to erase it, I can't?
Well, you can erase the software if you want to. You can even throw away the hard drive if you want it. But when the thief puts in a new one, the software is smart enough to self-heal itself.
Okay, and then the first time I plug that thing into an internet connection, wham, you guys can find me.
Right. It actually calls back home.
And so do you have a whole security call center that looks after this kind of stuff? Yeah,
so we actually have something called TROs, or theft recovery officers, that actually work at the company. So what happens is when your laptop gets stolen, the first thing you do is obviously phone the police. You create a theft report, and then you give us that file in the CompuTrace console or LoJack console, and then they facilitate the recovery with local law enforcement all across the world. And they give them the necessary information they need to go out and actually recover it, and that's how that facilitates the recovery of a laptop.
And what percentage of laptops are recovered?
We do actually 3 out of 4 laptops are actually recovered.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and we're actually doing about 100 recoveries a week.
Wow, that many are going missing.
Yes. So from last year, it's up considerably.
So what about tracking assets and things like cell phones and Blackberries?
Yeah, we also, on top of the theft recovery, we do asset tracking. So you can track your laptops, what software is installed, the hardware assets, computer drift, so if the host name changes and you want to get an alert. We also have the data protection side as well. So if you have sensitive files on your laptop and it goes missing and for some reason we can't recover it, you can actually choose to delete all the data on the top itself.
Is that done remotely then, obviously?
Yep, it's done remotely, and you can actually choose what you want to wipe. You can wipe the whole system, leave the system intact, target your flash drive, wipe out some registry entries, up to you.
You can totally mess it up.
Pretty much, yeah. And there's also a flag called perpetual, which means that it kind of ties in with the self-healing. So let's say a thief puts in a new hard drive, reinstalls Windows. They're using it for a couple days. Our agent calls back home and says, what am I scheduled to do? Oh, a data delete. So it's going to go and wipe it perpetually.
It'll be the worst laptop you ever stole.
Yeah.
You can track Blackberries as well.
Yeah, we just actually launched Blackberry Tracking, and you can actually see your assets on a map. If you look
Which we got up here.
Yeah, you look at the screen here, I got a local shot of Vancouver, and it's all my Blackberries in my account and where they've kind of been.
And so, do the employees like that?
I'm not sure if they know.
Yeah, but it's a great way to keep track of. Obviously, I mean, these things are worth hundreds of dollars, laptops thousands of dollars.
Right, exactly.
Great. Where can people find out more information about all this, Aly?
You can go right to the website, LoJackforLaptops.com, and all the information's right there.
That was Aly Sidi from Absolute Software talking about LoJack and asset tracking for your business.